Store or Play Store and spread the love. You can also use any of our online banking solutions, star 771 hash CarNet, or visit any CarBank agent within your neighborhood and avoid the Christmas traffic. Great convenience, no need visiting the bank. So, whether you're making payments, splitting bills amongst your buddies, generating invoices, transferring funds, or buying airtime, just stay safe and do it on any of our online solutions. Also, should you run short of funds during this Yuletide, simply request up to 80% of your net salary with CalBank Salary Advance Solution. Keep the love going this Christmas. For more information, contact us on customer care at calbank.net or visit us or call us on 0800 500 500. You can also chat with us online on any of our social media handles, CalBank PLC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. CalBank, forward together. Akbafu.
Hey, morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Trying to manage the Hamatan, but
Yeah, the Hamatan, yeah. I mean, and the
it's
Hamatan
really here
is
this year. I mean, compared to last year. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
very. I mean, the winds are very strong this time.
Yeah,
And so some of us have done COVID tests because we're like,
you're wondering because you
is
can't
it
be too
COVID?
sure.
Is it COVID or is Hamatan? And then you do the test and you realize that COVID negative.
But it's
then,
safe to test. So
it's safe to test. Then still the code is
that.
punishing you. Like, what at all is this? But talking about COVID, our numbers are rising based on the latest figures that we're seeing from the Ghana Health Service. And the Ghana Health Service is advising event organizers that large indoor events are not going to be accepted around this time. And also, the World Health Organization has been advising us. It says it's better to cancel that holiday than to have your life cancelled.
Yeah.
So this morning we want to have a very important conversation. We, want to understand for all the events that we are even having, when they tell you all COVID-19 protocols will be observed, how do they observe those protocols? Is it safe to go to these events? I mean, is it all right just saying that, you need to show us that you are, vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and that's the end of it?
There was a time we were really serious about these protocols. I don't know if people do check anymore. And like you say, is a card enough to want to allow people to have fun, in quotes,
Yeah. So stay with us right here on the Super Morning Show. We'll be having this conversation. Now time for the Joy Business Report with Darryl Kwao.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, government takes over ownership of a Ameri thermal plant after expiration of ownership by the Dubai-based firm. Also coming up, Bank of Ghana accuses investment banker Wiafe of being disingenuous in claiming the regulator is losing focus, and what options are available to government should they fail to get Parliament's approval for the e-levy. We'll hear from financial consultant Lord Mensah. Stay tuned. Thanks for being with us, everyone. My name is Darryl Kwao. Government has taken over the ownership of the Ameri thermal plant. It follows the expiration of the management of the plant by the Dubai-based firm after government exercised the right to take over when it was offered. A ceremony to finalize the deal, Joy Business understands, happened yesterday at the Ministry of Energy. It is not clear for now whether government will appoint another independent operator to manage it or hand it over to the Volta River Authority. The Dubai-based firm Ameri in October 2015 delivered a thermal plant to Ghana to help deal with the power crisis then. The deal then cost the government some $510 million under a build, own, and operate transfer basis. Meanwhile, energy consultant Ben Boache describes the move as a good one.
Always part of the plan for Ameri to hand over the plant to us after the build, own, operate, and transfer arrangement expired. And that meant that Ghana had to fully pay for the contract sum before the transfer could happen. It was due to have been handed over to Ghana in December 2020. But because we defaulted and could not pay, it was extended to April 2021. And that also we defaulted. And I don't know whether we have been able to fully pay the outstanding amount. If we have, then that is what is informing the transfer of the asset to Ghana. I don't know what the arrangement is. Initially, the plan was to hand over the plant to VRA. What we have heard in recent time is that government wants to relocate the plant to Kumasi, which we find extremely shocking.
You had the thoughts of energy consultant Ben Boache. Financial consultant Professor Lord Mensah has maintained that he does not think that the economy could come crashing if government fails to get the e-levy passed. There are fears that the lack of consensus building in Parliament on government's fiscal programs could stall government's agenda. But Professor Mensah insists there is no cause for alarm.
It has economic implications, but it does not mean that management of the economy has been halted, completely. I mean, if we are to play by the numbers, clearly that 6 billion, 7 billion that can be raised from the e-levy shouldn't stop government from running. Because if you look at our budget, government's indication of increasing revenue goes beyond the 6 billion. So if for nothing at all, let's meet last year's target without the e-levy. We should be able to run the country, as expected. It's good, to have Parliament going on recess to do a thorough consultations and coming back. I can tell you that we can still run this whether e-levy or without e-levy. So I don't see anything strange that will come up to say that because of the e-levy, maybe workers are not going to be paid because of the e-levy. Maybe government might not get the excesses, as expected.
Professor Lord Mensah is a financial consultant. The Bank of Ghana has accused investment banker JoyBusiness of being disingenuous in claiming the regulator is losing focus. This was in response to an article recently published by the investment banker accusing the regulator of not focusing on its core mandate, rather has decided to do other things leading to high interest rates. But the Bank of Ghana in a statement noted that facts on the ground do not support the assertions being made by JoyBusiness. The central bank also described as misplaced attempts to compare the Bank of Ghana to the Bank of England over how they managed to reduce interest rates despite having a lot of debt on their books. Moving on, MTN is rejecting suggestions that recent challenges with this mobile money platform were due to panic withdrawals. The development made it difficult for customers of the telecoms giant to carry out transactions on the platform. However, a source close to the telecoms operator insists that what happened was purely technical, which was resolved briefly. Meanwhile, JoyBusiness has been engaging some mobile money agents on how the shutdown impacted the operations.
The break in the network there is affects a lot because sometimes at the end of the day you end up getting lost because you see that customers, they are in need of their money. So you used to be forcing to pass many ways to get their money back, to get their money for them. So the break in the network there is affecting us a lot. Sometimes I can do the transaction, the person will be deducted. Then you have to check your balance to verify it's a problem. But the person to see that, oh, I'll be deducted. So those kind of things that is affecting our business a lot. But at the end of the day, you see that you've gotten a loss.
A typical example was yesterday. One lady was here and then he needs money to send a ward to the hospital. But due to the network problem, we were not able to withdraw the money for that person. So it was a way, and the woman was giving us insults and then also giving us insults because he thought, say, we decided not to withdraw the money for him.
It really affects us and the customers. Sometimes somebody wants to send money to his or her brother or something. He comes and then we will just give an excuse like the network is not going through, and you'll be like, oh, the person needs the money right now. So it really affects us, our commissions and stuff that we get. Sometimes we don't get what we should be getting daily.
You heard some mobile money agents speaking there to JoyBusiness. In other news, managers of the Unipass port clearing system, Ghana Link, are refuting assertions that there has been an increase in port clearing charges since they took over operations of the port system. Some port stakeholders, including the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, raised concerns about exorbitant charges at the ports, which they blame on the Unipass system. Speaking to journalists, Deputy Managing Director at Ghana Link, operators of the system, disagrees.
I would say that our charges were rather lower than what the previous companies were charging. And I believe that when you look at the contract, everything is spelled out there. And it's a public document. You go to GRA website, you can have access to the contract. Because the previous one, if you look at it critically, it was around 1%, but ours is 0.75% of the FOB.
Are you still using the infrastructure provided by GCNet or you?
No. If you can even witness it, that you can even ask, maybe do your own investigation. We have brought a lot of transformation and satisfying our clients for them to know that we are Ghanaians, and then we have to ensure that we provide the best for Ghana, because if Ghana do well, we also do well.
You heard Clyde Ejay, who is Deputy Managing Director of Ghana Link, speaking with my colleague Eben Sabute. Now, the high rate of unemployment has dominated the news this year. The situation has been made worse by the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused some job losses. Well, there's got to be something to deal with this. So a group of young people came up with a platform which connects job seekers with employers. Today on the Joy Business Van, we head there to meet Francis Okori and his team, who are spearheading cityworkhub.com. To help especially professionals who've lost their jobs during the pandemic, Francis, who is a BSc Computer Science graduate of the University of the People, California, launched cityworkhub.com.
So me being logged in as a freelancer, this is my dashboard. So you can see me there and various areas of my dashboard. I can see all the proposals I sent the days gone by. I can see all the things I saved, my pending balance, as in the project that I'm working on that I'm not done with yet. It will appear there as pending balance. Once I'm done with it, it becomes available balance for me to withdraw.
Cityworkhub.com is pretty an easy platform to navigate. It is open to all professionals, referred to as freelancers, who bid for various job contracts, off-site and on-site, from employers enrolled on the platform. They also have the opportunity to market their services. Well, the full story airing at 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, 5 p.m. on Business Live on the Joy News channel. Don't miss. Let's check the markets before we go. Let's begin with the currency market this morning. The dollar going for 6 cedis 42 pesos. The British pound selling at 8 cedis 48 pesos. The euro going for 7 cedis 24 pesos. On the commodity market, crude oil increased marginally to open trading at $74 a barrel. Gold is selling at $1,788.56 an ounce, and cocoa gained a significant $37 to open trading at $2,460 a ton. And there's more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues with Winston, who is gradually making his way into the studio to continue with our inspirational song for the morning. And it's back to you, Winston.
Thank you very much, Daryl Kwao. And so I'm sure that after everything, Christmas would come very early for you, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be...
It
it has come already.
Yeah.
Sabute says Christmas has come already.
He knows what he's talking about.
No, hold on. No, please hold on. I am interested in this.
We'll talk about it off the air.
Oh, no. Why does he know what he's talking about?
Eva, do you want to come and to respond to that?
I mean, well,
he's not made me his spokesperson, so I can't give it